Hey guys, it's Will from Potato Strong. I just got back from St. John, New Brunswick. It's about 2 hours from where I live. And I stayed overnight, so I just thought I'd talk a little bit about the experience. So Bonnie recently finished her CPA designation, which is Chartered Professional Accountant. She's an engineer and she's got a MBA as well, and decided to get into accounting, which can help a lot of in the business level management. So she finished that back in June, so they had the convocation, like a dinner. So I just thought I'd go through some of the things that I was thinking and that I did. We left at about 1 o'clock. We had to get there about 3 or so to check in, and there was a photography section at 4:30. So I started thinking, well, I want to eat lunch and I want to be satiated, and I don't want to get there or be driving and kind of be hungry and stuff like that. So starch meals are great for that. I've been doing a little bit of experimenting with smoothies. If you eat enough, bananas, you can be full for quite a few hours as well. I took some bananas and apples with me for the road, and the main consideration was going to be the dinner. So we made sure we placed the order for 2 vegan meals. So you're not sure what that's going to be and if it's going to be filling enough. So it turned out to be pretty good. We had a spinach salad with vinaigrette, strawberry vinaigrette. There was rice and veggies, which was really tasty. And then dessert, we had a fruit cup sort of thing. Other people there was a chicken meal, and dessert was some kind of chocolate mousse pie type thing, and also alcohol was included, wine, stuff like that, and also there was an hour before, like a open bar. I decided not to have any alcohol. I don't really have alcohol. I think in the past, since I've done this, I've had a glass of wine once or twice at someone else's house, so basically, I just, I'm 45 right now, and if you ever do have a drink or two, especially as you get older, it just doesn't, and if you don't do it very often, you don't really feel that great. But if people want to do that once in a while, that's fine. But I just thought, I don't want to bother. So I just had some water, and so the dinner was great. People ask me about oil. When I call a restaurant ahead of time, or I basically hardly ever go to a restaurant, so it's not an issue. But if you do, you can call and try to get it. But sometimes it might be in a sauce or something, and if it's really greasy, you make a mistake, you don't eat that, you stop, or you realize your mistake next time. But if there is a bit in something, you kind of live with it at that point. But you do whatever you can to call ahead, and there are some options sometimes when you get food to make sure there's no oil in it, like baked potato or salad without any dressing and things like that. But sometimes there might be a sauce or something. But do what you can. Make the effort to do what you can. But sometimes it may be unavoidable. But so I just try to avoid that whole scene. When they have this little buffet during the cocktail session, everything pretty much was meat based, and luckily there were some carrots and celery, and there were some crackers, but there was sorts of, like, the hot stuff was all the chicken wings. There was cheese, different types of cheese and crackers. And when people were talking to me and they had sort of some kind of a cheese, I could smell it on their breath, and it was not very pleasant. So quite turned off by that stuff, which is good because it doesn't make you want to eat that stuff. And just looking around at people, not to judge them purely based on physical aspects, but you can definitely see that the current way that people are eating is just not happening. So it's really reinforced what we're doing. In the morning, we went to a little restaurant that's near the hotel, and I had steel cut oats with some fruit, berries, like there was like blueberries and strawberries and banana, and a little bit of brown sugar. It was so good. and I had toast with jam. This type of stuff is, really filling and tasty, and you can just, if you look at these breakfast menus, there was like eggs and bacon and all sorts of things that aren't very healthy. But we noticed that when we were in the hotel that there was a menu from that place, that we saw that, so we decided to go there. So overall, I think that it was a great experience, and just wanted to give you guys some pointers on some of the things, to bring some stuff with you, to look ahead at some of the restaurants and the hotel, offerings that are there. And it's there's not a lot of stuff available, but with a bit of foresight and thought, you can definitely make it work. But like I say, it's an uphill battle, and a lot of stuff is going to have lots of hidden oils and salt and sugar, and it's really going to be a challenge. So, as much as you can. Even if you're traveling and say you're staying longer, like we just stayed one night, but you can get kitchenettes and pick up some food. So usually when you're not prepared, if your house has stuff in there that's tempting, or you go somewhere and you have nothing and you start getting hungry, that's when things go badly. So hopefully that'll help you guys. I'll show you some pictures here in this video, and you can see what types of things we did and saw. So talk to you later.